We've got a neat new feature in release 0.8.5 that I want to show you. We have augmented the call recording dashboard to show you the latency of the speech recognition service that you're using. It's a bit of an experimental feature. We're still fine-tuning it, but it can be quite useful. Let me show you an example. Here I'm looking at recent calls, and as usual, we have the call recordings and we can play them.
Please say something and we will echo it back to you.
What time is the meeting tomorrow?
You said, "What time is the meeting tomorrow?" The confidence score was 1.00.
Okay, so you can see I've got a basic kind of echo app here, and pretty responsive, quick latency. Now, when I click the overlay SDT and DTMF, I now can see how long it took the speech recognizer to return us a transcript. You can see my speech energy, you can see me talking. I come to the end of that, and it's 0.32 seconds before, in this case, DeepGram has returned us a transcript. And that's super quick, and that's in line with our findings that DeepGram is really the fastest recognizer out there. In fact, for some of your use cases, it might be too fast, but we've got ways that we can tune that with DeepGram, and we'll show you that in a later video. But that's the basic feature, is we're trying to calculate the speech latency from when we started streaming the speech audio to them back at the beginning of this light pink block. We're streaming the audio. Here we see that we come to the end of speech. We wait another 0.32 seconds and we've got a transcript, a final transcript, back from DeepGram. And again, that's pretty quick if we play it.
What time is the meeting tomorrow?
You said.
So that's very nice. Let's look at some of the other recognizers and see how they did. I'm going to scoot down here to, let's look at Microsoft next. And we'll just play part of it again.
What time is the meeting tomorrow?
You said, "What time is the meeting tomorrow?"
Still pretty quick. You can probably sense it's a little bit slower. 0.96 seconds. So there we are, Microsoft 0.96 seconds, but that's still pretty nice. Now you may be wondering why this line isn't extending all the way out here. This period of time is what it took us to actually generate that send that transcript off, generate it by the app, process it by the app, come up with our next prompt, and do the TTS on that next prompt. So there's some latency there, but it's not due to the speech recognizer. The speech recognizer was here. In any case, you can see that Microsoft is still pretty fast, not as fast as DeepGram. Let's try Google next.
What time is the meeting tomorrow?
You said.
Okay. It's a little bit slower, you can probably say, and if we go here, we can see it's 1.21 seconds. And this is Google. So there we are. Again, we're streaming audio the whole way. We say something, we come to the end of saying something, we wait another 1.2 seconds before we get a transcript back from Google. Final transcript back. We'll get interim transcripts along the way. And finally, one that's the slowest of all.
What time is the meeting tomorrow?
You said, "What time is the meeting?"
2.04 seconds, and this one is Assembly AI. So Assembly AI tends to be a little bit slower on real-time streaming. And so these results are in line with our observations in general testing. DeepGram is the fastest, definitely the lowest speech latency. It will sometimes return a transcript to you in the middle of a sentence, so to really take advantage of it, you need to use some of their advanced features, and we'll show you how to do that later. Microsoft Azure is very nice, also fast. Google, in the same ballpark, a little bit slower. And then Assembly AI, kind of significantly slower. Anyways, that's all for now.